Tommy, first of all, it's great to see you, and we all hope that you're feeling better after your injury on Saturday. Just how has the last few days been for you, and how are you looking for Saturday's game?
Yeah, I think obviously I appreciate that, and I think I had a few people worried over the weekend, but no, it was okay, and I think the doctors were good with me over the weekend, and they told me pretty early that they don't think there's any breaks, and it's just one of those things you have to give a little bit of time to let the swelling come down and just keep monitoring me. But yeah, I'm looking all right for Saturday. Obviously, there's protocols in place to follow with this sort of stuff. You can't be too careful really, but I think as long as I get a session in before Saturday, I should be available for selection.
When you look at the three games that you've played for the club so far, it's been a good start to your time on loan here from Birmingham. One win, one draw, and of course the late defeat on Saturday. But you must be really pleased with the way things have started, not just for yourself individually, but collectively as a team as well.
Yeah, I am. I think from when I first got here, really everyone was quite welcoming, and I just think I've fitted seamlessly into the team. It's a great bunch of lads in the dressing room, which really can't help enough as a new player. And I think yeah, we had a bit of momentum. There's going to be setbacks, and I think Saturday was a game that could have gone either way. To be fair, it wasn't the best of games quality wise, but I think the sooner we get a win under our belt again from that, the better, and can carry on where we left off really. So yeah, there's momentum there.
That kind of record I was on about there in terms of one win, one draw, one loss. It's that kind of division, the Scottish Championship. Is that your kind of early impression of it as well? That just every game, it's kind of any team could beat any team, and if you're not on it on the day, then you could fall to defeat.
100%. I think the nature of the league is that 3 points is massive, probably more so than any other division because of how little teams are in the league. And I think I was saying to someone in most leagues, maybe in England, if you're in the top 10, you're doing all right. But the nature of this division is that obviously there's only 10 teams, so a couple of wins and likewise a couple of losses are more detrimental and positive if you get the wins. So I think we've just got to keep thinking positively, not get too high or too low based off the back of results, and just keep working at our game, and things have got better, and will continue to do so.
You mentioned earlier about how you've seamlessly transitioned into the team since joining on loan. How have you found it off the park in terms of integrating into the city, into life here in Dunfermline? How have you found the kind of locals out and about? Are you enjoying your time up here in Fife?
I'm loving it, to be fair. Probably enjoying it more at the early stage than I would have expected to. Obviously coming from far down south, but I've loved it. My family have been up a couple of times and they love it as well. Really nice place. Been into Edinburgh. And yeah, the club have helped that really. They've given me obviously a nice apartment to live, which is local to here. So yeah, everything's in place for me to enjoy it, and I'm enjoying it so far.
It's been a whirlwind few weeks for yourself since joining on loan. You've played in big games such as the Fife Derby, so you must be really pleased to have got that kind of experience and atmosphere and result under your belt. But of course, you've also been on international duty as well. Talk to us about the last few weeks and all those kind of achievements and boxes that have been ticked from your perspective.
Yeah, I think obviously it's helped that there's been so many games for me straight away come in. That's all you want to do when you come to a new club is just get playing, and obviously played in the reserve game straight away, and then played against Ayr United that weekend, got a positive result. And then we took that really into the derby. That was a great night. The atmosphere was really incredible that night, to be fair. And yeah, the game, obviously a lot of exposure in that game, and thought I did myself well, as did the team. Had the international fixtures as well, which I always enjoy going away internationally. Some really big games there as well, getting a great draw against England. So yeah, it's been a good few weeks. Just want to carry it on really.
You mentioned there about that draw against England, the narrow defeat to Ukraine. You put in two 90-minute performances. You must have been delighted with that you're getting 90 minutes here at Dunfermline, 90 minutes with your country as well, and that'll be the ambition over the next few weeks as well, with another international break coming up, is to keep your place in the team here and to keep getting caps for Northern Ireland under-21s as well.
Yeah, 100%. I think sometimes players can maybe worry a bit about leaving different environments quite frequently with the internationals. Maybe you might lose your spot or whatever, but I just think it's been made clear here that as long as I'm performing, likewise with Northern Ireland, if you perform, you've got the shirt. So yeah, I've been lucky enough to get a lot of minutes lately in my different sort of environments, and I just want to keep that going.
And it's another home game this weekend that you've mentioned already, the supporters, the atmosphere at the last home game against Wraith Rovers. You'll be hoping for another big crowd, another big atmosphere tomorrow, and hopefully get over the line against Queen's Park.
Yeah, I think that's all we can ask for really as players from the fans is show up in their numbers, and then it's over to us to sort of drive that atmosphere. I think we've had some really good early starts to games here recently, which really sets the tone, and the fans can notice that and get on board. So yeah, we can just ask them to turn up, and then it's over to us to drive the atmosphere.